Greetings, wonderful creatures of this planet. Hello all. Aloha. This video is just checking on you. Like, how's it going? Are we having wonderful vibes and good weather? Absolutely, yes. Blasting. So wonderful. And I'm so grateful for this and, that it's unfolding the way it does because it's for you and it's the truth and, it is what it is. And, allow the present to unfold as it should. So, yes. I have great news for you. So there'll be, of course, upcoming videos and stuff like that. However, as from today, YouTube will be absolutely live. I mean, live, alive. So that it's still going on, and soon. Well, because there's a lot of videos to catch up with. However, there is restriction to certain things. I'll be solving this in a very, very near future because it requires more time and to go through the materials and fix the things that were, causing the restrictions. As I would like to make this available to you all doesn't matter where you're at, so that, you can look at it and, get the message and hopefully it serves you well. Wow. How amazing, yeah. And I hope that you're having a beautiful, wonderful day and that you're finding yourself, that you're resting, that you are you gave yourself in to just enjoy fully and embody the true you. Or if not, just, to stop for a moment and absolutely enjoy. Sit down and breathe. Just be or engage with nature or anything, Hug your loved ones. Hug yourself. I mean, it's whatever is that, suits your needs or that you feel that, it will help you right now to elevate your state of beingness into something that you prefer more. Yeah, well, that's pretty much it. Alrighty. So I'll be posting details on this whole thing, YouTube thing. So, and most likely, translations will be also available, which will help, some. Again, translations might not be completely accurate, and also vibrational states of those words, that you might read or say it out. On this, I said research, right? In terms of frequency, vibration, yeah, because, words themselves. So, yeah, it's pretty interesting, the whole picture together. But it's all about you, that you're happy, that you are doing the stuff that you really want to do and, to embody that and the best version of yourself in ways, again, as much as you commit to it, so the more it goes. And then later on, you just embody the whole thing. But, that has more to do with stuff that you do not know. And, yeah. But as I was saying already earlier, it's all you have to do is just let it. Let go the stuff that you're gripping to. You know what? I'm tired of holding. Yeah, well, congrats. It's no one said we have to hold. But yet that's what we see and that's what we do. That's why we get tired. And burnouts and psychologically and physically and so. Yeah, and the question is always when we're gonna let go. But let go of what? Yeah, exactly. And it's absolutely fine. All right. If gripping to it is to your preference for any reasons, yeah, sure. It's as long as it makes you happy. If not, well, there is something to it, most likely. And once you become aware of this, you can do something about it, and that's the beauty of it. So. The time is always now. It's, you set yourself, for something for tomorrow. Well, this is high hopes. We know tomorrow is coming. How do we know? We know so many people like don't wake up and stuff like just like that, and like, you know, and there's faith. So that's the having faith. Yeah, I know. So, well, you should know that you can't even do anything. You should know that you are forgiven for everything. You should know that, you know, the best times of your life are still ahead of you. You should know that, you know, the truth is here. How wonderful it is. So these are the things that, in my opinion, you should be aware of, you know. And knowing takes, like, you know, you should prove that to yourself. So yeah, woohoo. Have an absolutely wonderful afternoon, evening, and yeah, enjoy. Go party, go whatever makes you happy. Like, I'm not so sure what that might be, but yeah, do it. Meet up with friends, create good energy. You know, as I say, fire, barbecue, you know, cooking, or like, you know, someone enjoys cleaning, like put a banger in, you know, clean the house, make it nice and shiny, or your car, or your bicycle, or, you know, do some work and get busy and into it. Like, but don't over stuff. Like I say, balance is important in between, that, you know, breaks those patterns, and we can enjoy our creation also same way, looking at it, observing it, just like getting inspired by new ideas, and yeah. And also, you know, looking into others, you know, what they're doing. Hello, you. How's your day going? You know, it's breaks up, you know, these patterns, and then things easily flow to us. But again, we have to allow. So we said, you know, the V is the one side of the X. So that's being open to it, to allow, to receive. And also, you know, this way is the flashlight that I'm always saying, you know, it's like if you beam the light, it goes like in V, you know, as it projects. So imagine that in the dark, and that's how you look the tools and everything that, you know, are there to strengthen your character and to get you to the point where you prefer to be at, or would you like to be at. And from there, like, this is what I'm saying, the whole journey is important, all together. Like, yet some of us, you know, they're rushing too much, and therefore there is no joy in the whole thing. But the harmony of all is important, because we don't appreciate what brought us there. We don't, like most of us, you know, we are not grateful for, you know, like little things that really matter. You know, it's like that you can get up from bed, for example, that you can express yourself, like anything. You can get up, like if for you that you might be drinking coffee, that you can get up and make your coffee for yourself, for example. I mean, it's very basics, that your heart still beats, that, you know, you can inhale oxygen, that you can blink and actually like think, like, what today? What should I eat? Yeah, well, you know, these things, it's all. And, you know, I'm so grateful that, you know, I can still do it, and that it works and it serves me in ways, you know, that make my day better. And, you know, and there is more, of course, always more. But this is what I'm saying. Find something that works for you. It doesn't have to be complex or more, you know, but as you get better, as your character gets better, you will want more within it. Yeah, maybe I can squeeze this in. And you see like how easy that was. Interesting, you know, you'll do 3 to 4 times more, and then you'll see that it's absolutely nothing. It's like a pigeon fart, you know, like nothing. And then you want more, and then you want more. So this is what I'm saying also, that be careful within this, right? This can get like very, that you're overbooked, you realize that you're talking fast, and like, yeah, because you can do it, you know, everyone can. But the whole point is slowing down, yeah? No worries, the day is not gonna run away, you know, and that stuff that you're looking at it, you know, it's, yeah, well, where is the hurry, you know? Yeah, well, you know, when someone is losing his life or something, well, there, you know, people should be in a hurry, like, you know, or things, you know. But like this, when you are just being and, you know, work, and like, it's not gonna run away, you know, if you sleep on it, get rested, tomorrow it's gonna be there where you left it. It's not gonna be like much fussing about, you know. And all this invisible pressure normally, like, we are creating for ourselves, normally, or it's like expected from others. But again, like, did you agree to it? Well, you signed some certain agreements, so and you're meeting certain expectations towards something or someone, or in some ways implement it. So be aware what you're agreeing to in general, all right? And do not try avoiding making empty promises. Like, if you can do something about, just be honest again, like, and this is the key, because it won't slap you back. If you say something and you obey, if you cannot do the thing that you promised, wow, you let yourself down. Others know they'll forgive you, but your body memorizes it, and then you get like more and more far from yourself. And then whenever you look in the mirror, oh, this and that, yeah, well, look how far it is. What? Yeah, sure, dude, the dude in the hood, and whatever is playing inside or whatever is telling you, this is why I'm saying self-reflection. And when you look into it, well, hello you, and you'll see. And this is sometimes, as I mentioned already, like, my experience in this was, because, maybe in future I will talk about like what I did and stuff, but I mean, it's not relevant. It's not about what I did, and it's not about what you did, and there is no need to relive this, to do anything with this, to embody that. All right. So the way how this works. So if you wanna, like, you can go back, take all that emotions and everything, bring it up, like all, let it sit in it. Now sit in it, like, alone, and if you don't feel comfortable around others or whatever, because your energy field will be interfered, you'll start thinking, oh, someone is looking at me or whatever. You see, you're already wandering around. Get isolated. Embody all this. It's your things, yeah? So, now it's time to face it. And in terms of releasing, you embody this and breathe into it. In, out, and give it a hug. Give it love, give it until it dissolves. It takes 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes, like 1 hour, 1 hour, until you don't feel that it has dissolved. Whew. Yeah, well, it's like a fart, in the room or whatever, it's like until it dissolves, it stinks. Well, this is the same way. And yet we choose to relive it and embody it, relive and embody and relive, and until when? This is like, wow. And how many times like people told me, but what are you doing to us? And no, and you're such a good person, everything. But my mind was reliving all the stuff, that I should make up to. It's the past. You already did it. It's done, gone. There's no fixing in there. It's not like something for that. It's past. So you said you changed. You said you're good. So, well, embody that. Do it. And you don't have to prove anyone. Do it for you. And you is what matters. That's what I'm saying. So, absolutely beautiful. And this was very hard for me to understand, because I always thought that because I did something, I have to do something. And it's never enough. It doesn't, like, I'm so hard on myself, and more and more and more and more and more, until you break completely. Like, your body is capable of, like, oh my god, yeah. So here comes my surgeries and stuff, yeah, because I can do it, and yeah, because I'm, yeah. Whatever your excuse is towards yourself, or however you explain this to yourself, it doesn't matter. Well, it matters to you, but again, be careful, because this is, yeah, again, something very interesting. And the interesting thing is that it's very easy, like, once you find a way and understand yourself. We monitor ourselves at first, like, right, this is going on, and then you realize where you need adjustments, and then slowly you start adjusting. Like we said, no, like, easy. Once you know, it's fine. When you don't know, you know what you do not want, and it's okay again, like, absolutely fine.
if you're not ready today, it's good. If you're not ready, it's alright. And don't pressure yourself. Oh, just because, you will again start validating things that are happening around you and then compare yourself to it and then feel more unworthy or compare, oh, look where I'm standing, from that or this. Like, no, don't do that to yourself. I mean, do whatever you want. Free will. That's what you've been given, the gift to it. That anything. And do not. So I would suggest to you, like, if you have choice, like, don't build these walls within. They're not serving us really good, in my opinion. Like, keeps everything away from you, and that's like resistance to things. And yeah, well, oh, what should I say and do? Well, I don't know. Yeah, nothing. Breathe. It's okay. Play your banger dance. It's like paint or get into sawing or I don't know, eat fruits. Lay down in grass in nature, or go for swimming in a lake, or go and walk on rains. So today was today in the morning, so it was raining, like really raining. However, I spent outside like a couple of hours in the rain, just like that, and it was absolutely incredible. There was maybe I saw one car passing by. That was it. And I'm saying, like, the whole thing is yours. You can think, you can do things. It's fine. However, it's your life. You do whatever you want. And this is what I'm saying. Like, if you feel like, doing whatever, do it. As long as it serves you. Don't say, yeah, but, yeah, well, not much on that to say, but to do what? Well, breathe. Alrighty, you have the most wonderful weekend ever, and hi, embody you, and yeah, that's it. Absolutely enjoy. Holidays are here. Look at the weather. It's like set the mood. People say like, oh yeah, but fill the bucket with water. Sit on the sun, legs in, and when you like cool down, pour the bucket on your head and say, oh, this was good. I'm not around. It's like, if you cannot do that or afford it, go to the lake, sit there, bring your bucket there, take water from the lake, and sit and, but it's better to put the legs in the water. If you cannot swim, bring the bucket, take water and pour it on yourself, like, taking a shower, but no shampoos and stuff, just pour it and say, oh, so nice and so good. Whew, and look up, look, absorb, it's like, again, you can play your music, you can hum, people will say and think, don't worry, don't mind them, they're also having their lives and, being busy with thoughts, things, and, stuff in general, so, and what is good for you. If you don't, well, what is not good, so, for you. And with that, you empty the cup, and then we make room for stuff. And, as we said, the empty cup has the biggest potential to be filled. Yes, absolutely. And, I find it also very useful, and there is like, why we need to get rid of all these thoughts, emotions, closures, stuff, that you make room for, like, oh yeah, it will feel empty. Once you feel stripped down, is the purest you find happiness. It's not belongings and it's you are the gift. All right. So wonderful. I'm so happy, and I hope that you are too. And 3 and 4 and 5 and so on. Yes, I know I said it already, but this is your weekend and absolutely enjoy. And whenever you wake up, like, remember, wow, today is my day.
I'm ready for its wonders. Woo. And set yourself to the day as accordingly, however is that suiting your needs. There is no limit to it. Like, that's the thing. And from there, like, I think is no word needed. You know. Alright, so choo choo choo.